Alright, how's everyone doing? Welcome to From Z to A, Alphabetical Interviews with Zach Anderson. I am Zach Anderson. Today we are here at Sage Sound Studios in Shelton for the 29th edition of Monsters of Acoustic Rock, and I am joined by Krista Goodrich, formerly Krista Johnson.
Yes.
So thank you so much for being on the show.
Of course.
So I'm going to ask you the difficult questions, as long as they have something to do with the letters of your name.
Okay, that's me.
Alright, so we'll start with K. How old were you when you knew that you wanted to pursue music as a career?
Well, if you ask my mom, it was 2.
Okay.
I got on the table and made up this entire song based on a prayer that she would say to me. So I didn't have a beat, but I gave a beat.
Right.
But actually, it was just about 3 or 4 years ago, I found this binder, a project I made in 8th grade. It was called Me, Myself, and I, and it was all about me, and one of the pieces in it was me on stage in this beautiful gown. It was a drawing of me in a gown, Mariah Carey style, singing. So, and that's what I wanted to do when I grew up, so I guess I knew then, but technically, probably 3 or 4 years ago.
All right.
Yeah.
Excellent. So do you have any pre-show rituals, things that are required of you to do before a show?
That was the funny one. Actually, no. Lately, it's just been making sure that I get there on time and making sure I have all the things I need. Sometimes I do a vocal warm-up. Yep. But I'm pretty all over the place.
I gotcha.
I think that'll come about at some point.
Right. Maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
Now, who would you say are your biggest musical influences or inspirations?
Oh, right now, I mean, it's been for like 5 years. Gregory Alan Isakov, he's a folk singer.
Yep.
Iron and Wine, as I mentioned, Mariah Carey and Whitney Houston were my growing up. Yep. Things like that. It's mostly folk singers, Ray LaMontagne, male folk singers, to be honest. But there's some new ones in there, but it's hard to, with Spotify, it's hard to remember on them all. But anything super folky, ambiguous, poetic, that's where my influences lie.
Nice. Now, how do you go about choosing songs for a set list? Do you tend to meticulously plan it out ahead of time? Do you make it up on the fly? Do you change it depending on how people react to certain songs? It's a mix. I have a general set list that I use for my longer gigs that I kind of switch up songs here and there. If the sets are shorter, it's kind of just picking and choosing the best for the actual environment. Right.
But yeah, so I don't always slave over a set list before I go, but I do kind of do a rough one.
Gotcha.
So I'm not panicking.
Yeah, I hear you. And what themes or topics do you tend to write about in your songs?
My first album was a lot about breakups, spiritual growth, and what's the other thing? I guess like life, breakups, love. I wrote a lot of love letters to this imaginary person, and now it's more about traveling and seeing the world, because that's what I want to do. Right. Yeah.
Nice. Now, if you could play a show with any other act in the world at any venue in the world, who would it be with and where would it be? Okay,
so I already mentioned Gregory Alan Isakov at Red Rocks Amphitheater. I'm going to see him.
Oh yeah.
Next month. Nice. And I'm gonna do some manifesting,
visualization,
you know.
Awesome. Now I like to end all my interviews with 3 interesting or random facts about yourself that many people might not know.
Okay, so I think I wrote this out. Last night it actually came to my mind because I was doing a lot of driving fast. I was like, I could be a race car driver. I actually enjoy being a race car driver. I think it'd be a lot of fun. Sorry guys. Oh yes, I have a very mutual love, respect, and also insane fear of moving water, because of tubing accident. Right. And I'm intuitive, so I can sometimes see spirit. Sometimes I can talk to spirit. So that's kind of fun.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Excellent. Well, thank you so much for being on the show.
Thank you.
If you want to check out Krista, please visit the link below. And now we'll cut to a performance from Krista Goodrich. So thanks again. We'll see you soon.
Thank you.
And the blanket from above the ocean. And I see red rose rising up out of the earth. And I see trees of the deepest green, shading where I stand. But still I love the ocean. Love the ocean. By the ocean is where I wanna be. But the mountains they call me. Is the chill on the breeze, chill on the breeze. And I see ships sailing out from out of Black Island. Somehow close enough for me to touch, well beyond my head. There's a tug of war between salt and soil, sitting by the ocean. There's a tug of war between salt and soil, sitting by the ocean.